guess I grew up on an old dirt road.
Garrett's voice floated throughout the bar as he sang his signature song. His wife, Ruth, stared at her soulmate with the biggest doe eyes, singing along with the rest of us. Max ordered another round of shots for the table, none other than Centenario Reposado. Karen grabbed the wigs and the funny glasses, passing them out to everyone in the bar for forced participation. It was a lusty night, and there was no getting around it. It was our first night back in La Cruz after our Mazatlan shenanigans, and although it felt a little different with so many of our friends absent, it was still a warm homecoming nonetheless. For the few of us who remained, I lovingly gave the nickname The Leftovers.
Come to Lusty on Land, it's a Tuesday right now.
It had been a couple of months of seemingly non-stop partying, and we were ready to slow down. But that's easier said than done when your friends own the bar, and a handful of worthy celebrations were coming up. Was La Cruz becoming our Hotel California? Maybe. Or maybe it was all along.
Say it to me. And if I'm gloomy, just listen to me till it's all tucked away.
Goodbye, Hell's Anchorage.
Where are we going?
We're going into the marina because today is Maxon's birthday. So we're gonna put the boat away for just a night and we're gonna head up to Sayulita for some birthday festivities. I don't exactly know what's going on, but I know enough, and I think you guys are gonna like watching what happens. In 2023, Max introduced us to the Family Party Song Singers, a group that has crafted a birthday song for nearly every name you can think of. Their tunes are not only catchy, but memorably sticky, often lingering in your mind long after the birthday candles have been blown out. So it was only appropriate to start Max's birthday celebration with his very own version of the birthday song.
Happy birthday, Max. Happy birthday to you. You get to open up a whole lot of presents.
True to form, the song became the day's catchy anthem, echoing in our heads all the way from La Cruz to Sayulita, where we celebrated Max's birthday party. Joining us in Sayulita was the crew of Ioni, Ella, Rediviva, Saoirse, Someday Isle, and of course Lusty, ready to celebrate the ringleader himself. Let me tell you a little something about our friend Max. He is probably the most generous, helpful, and fun person you will ever meet. He is motivated, inspired, and always looking for ways he can bring his close friends into the master plan to ensure we all have fun for the rest of our lives. It's hard to summarize what special people he and his wife Karen are, but after 2 years of friendship, we consider them family and are proud to have them in our corner. Which is why we got a physical representation of our found family tattooed on us for eternity.
Karen, where are we going?
When I get lofty tattoos.
Where?
Right here.
All of us?
No.
No.
Maurice is gonna get it here.
Ah!
Where's Squeeze gonna get it? I don't know. It's a mystery. But you can bet. Comment it down below and tell us where you think Chris is gonna get it. If you guess, you get a lofty shot for free.
After enjoying the day on the beach under the shade of a pop-up cabana, we made our way to the local tattoo shop that our friend Nixie has visited for years and got the Lusty logo tattooed on us. We were in Annapolis when Max and Karen first shared with us that they were taking over the bar and spent the trip thinking of logos. Eventually, we settled on one, and the story and meaning behind it are only for those in the know, but it became our inside joke, our battle flag, and a symbol for our friendship. It was my fourth tattoo, proudly placed on my finger, and Chris's very first, which he bravely got on his foot, handling the pain like a champ.
Well, we're not done.
It's all downhill from here.
All right.
He then decided to pull the trigger and get the outline of Huntington Lake on his arm with a little X where his dad's ashes were spread.
Start.
I think it's perfect. I love it.
Very nice. I like.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
You like it?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you like it?
Clearly looking for a rock. You're gone?
Nice.
Yeah, I was feeling a little grungy. Wants to go back to the hotel because they haven't. It hurt a lot.
Max surprised us with one more tattoo as well, getting RGCMN on his wrist to commemorate the 5 of us that got the lusty tattoo first. Ruth, Garrett, Chris, Marissa, Nixie. Karen did as well, but they're married, so I guess that's good enough to not warrant an initial. With fresh ink and a whole night ahead of us, we returned to our hotel to freshen up before dinner at a Thai restaurant in town.
Max, what's happening?
So, the best that I can figure is that nobody has a goddamn fucking clue as what's going on, Chris. Back to you.
Right you are.
We are slowly making progress.
Afterwards, we spent the night bar crawling, hunting for the best dancing vibes when we ran into our friend and La Cruz local DJ Andreas at the Mezcal bar. The town's nightlife is robust despite its small size. Bars and clubs along the main streets pulse with energy, offering everything from reggae to electronic music.
Speaker would be good. Andreas, speaker.
We managed to get a few hours of sleep before the sun forced us out of bed to embrace the new day. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm not sure when La Cruz became synonymous for home, but that's where we were headed to ring in a whole new celebration. More on that next on Sailing Avocet.
Well, it's a parade, and I love a parade. Who doesn't love a parade?